Faith Watchers, welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. How are y'all doing? What is going on with y'all today? What is happening in y'all world, okay? Y'all feel free to let me know how you're feeling. What are you expecting? And all that good stuff. Any good thing happened to you lately? Because I know it has, okay? I know God has put a smile on your face. He has brought joy into your life. He has done amazing things because he's constantly doing it every day. So feel free to let us know in the comments so we can rejoice with you all right? And for real, let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling, and all that good stuff. Or is there any way that this channel could be even more of service to you? Please drop it in the comments because I am here for it, right? But as for me, I am excited, like I always say, super excited, especially this is a very special excitement, right? One of you have left a comment asking when was I going to do a review on this film that we're going to be talking about today, as well as the final installment into this beautiful horse camp series, right? Well, no, maybe it won't be the final. Maybe it will be some more coming after that. Who knows? Okay, all I know is we are here for it, and I want to thank that person, you know who you are, for inquiring about this, asking me about it, because I really do appreciate it, because it really brought things back to memory for me and reminded me, beloved girl, you got to get with the program now, okay? You can't be starting something and not finishing it, right? Because it be seeming like every time I turn around, something is coming out left and right, and I be trying to keep up with different things, starting series, stopping in the middle of series. So y'all forgive me out there, especially if you are waiting for a particular review that we kind of started on something like Chesapeake Shores. That is still coming, okay? It is still coming now, all right? The Baxter series is still coming. I am getting to it. I am. I'm just loving it, y'all. I'm not in the least bit overwhelmed or bothered by any of this. I am excited to have things to review, to talk about with you all, to share with you all, to laugh about, to get all excited about, to talk about getting these characters' business and all of that. I am here for it, all right? So forgive me if I seem like I'm moving a little bit slower than maybe you all expect, or you feel like, beloved, are you coming back over here? Are you going to take care of that over there? Trust me, I am thinking about it. I am working towards it. I am. Y'all just keep me in y'all prayers, and feel free to do like this one individual did, to reach out, inquire about a particular thing that you may want to see that I have started but didn't finish for whatever reason. Let me know, because sometimes stuff do slip your mind here and there, right? But let's go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled Horse Camp, A Love Tale, y'all, okay? I love these horse camp films. I'm just gonna be real, okay? I know I ain't 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, all that kind of stuff. I know I can't sign up and be a part of the horse camp as far as coming near as one of the little girls or whatever and all of that. I know I am past that age, but I still love it. I still enjoy the lessons that are taught here. I feel like it's still relevant even for adults to remember and apply to our lives. But yeah, let me go ahead and tell y'all about this film. It's a new year at horse riding camp, and everything changes when the ranch hand has a crush on the riding instructor. The campers put competition aside and rally together to help him win her over while building new friendships. Now, faith watchers out there, like I already said before I even let y'all know what this film is about, I love all the horse camp films thus far that I have actually watched and reviewed. I really do. I love the instructors. I love that we're growing with these characters, and when they bring back characters that we are familiar with, like here we have head counselor. Yay, we gotta give it to Stacy. Okay, not Stacy. We gotta give it to Lisa. Okay, your girl is head counselor, right? And I'm so excited. Now we love Jess as head counselor. She was head counselor last year. Been that way for many years. Have actually kind of in a sense raised these girls who are now working alongside her in this particular film. So I'm very excited that Jess has came back. Okay, she's a married woman now. And she's working part-time for oh my goodness, y'all forgive me. What is it? I want to get it correct. Is it rare? Y'all forgive me, okay? I need to look this up right quick. I can't let this go because this is very important, because this camp actually exists in real life. This is not some fictional camp, and I just want to make sure that I actually say the name correctly. But is it Black River? Y'all forgive me, okay? Let me try to find this. I should have did this before I got on here, but y'all gonna have to bear with me, okay? Sometimes this is how it goes, okay? Let's see here. Let me type this thing in here, because I feel like it's on the tip of my mind. I gotta get this right. Is it Ranch? Okay, Black River Farm and Ranch. Okay, this camp does truly exist and is in place. So if you have any young girls in your life, okay, whether it's your daughters, your nieces, whatever, okay, little girls at your church, in your community, this is a good camp to send your girls to, like, seriously, because we know in today's time we see a lot of women, all right, we see a lot of women who didn't get to have a lot of these different things taught to them growing up. Number one, not having both parents in the household. Number two, not growing up with the confidence, the self-discipline, and even like what are some other things that a lot of people are missing? I feel like I'm all over the place, but y'all know what I mean, okay? This camp teaches girls to leadership, self-control, self-discipline, teach them to have confidence in themselves, but even more than that, to have confidence in God, right? And teaches them to reach out and to befriend one another, because you see so much division amongst people nowadays, but especially amongst women in particular. You don't necessarily see, not that it don't exist, because it does, we know it's out there, but it's not the leading factor nowadays, where we see women who stand together, who are truly like sisters in Christ, best friends, there for one another, there for each other's family, all that kind of stuff. And so when you start them out young in camps like this, and they get to grow up amongst other girls like themselves and work out their issues and work out the different things, those flaws, those insecurities that we all had when you're like preteens, teens, and all of that. You work all of that out, so by the time you become a grown woman, you're a little bit more confident. You know where you're going. You know you have purpose. You know that you are pure and you're innocent, and to protect that purity with all of your heart, and knowing that you belong to God and to no one else, and no one else has that right to invade that area of yours or to take anything from you that God has given you, right? And so we get to learn all of this in camp. So that's why I do appreciate these horse camp series, especially for people who cannot afford to necessarily put your young girls and your life in these kind of camps. But if we have movies like this, at least in a sense, you can kind of get a feel of it and still learn those principles. And there's so many different movies alone that I love that they created, and I hope that they keep pushing forth and making more, because we need it, right? And so here we like I said, we got Lisa, and y'all remember when Lisa was just one of the girls, one of the campers, that she was very insecure. She was what a person may call overweight, and a lot of that was weighing on her heart. She was not Miss Popular, but what she did have about her, which was so special, was she was very meek, humble, had a gentle spirit, beautiful spirit, and she was always such an amazing friend. And you can tell how much she loved this camp, and to see her stick with it even after, in a sense, graduating. Now she's an adult, a young adult here, and she is giving running this camp now. Became a junior counselor, and now she's the head counselor and taking on different responsibilities, but at the same time making sure she remains available to the girls, knowing every girl who is a part, getting to know all the campers, and not putting one person above the other, but at the same time standing her ground when she needs to do that, so she's not taken advantage of and rant all over. And we did. It was seeming like that was about to happen when Jess came back, okay? Because Jess had went away, and she got married, and that was supposed to be the end of that for now. She's supposed to start her new life, but she just couldn't stay away from these campers, the camp. She loved she loved these girls and different things like that. And we love her, right? So we're so happy that she got to come back part-time, especially with her husband encouraging her, because he was even getting tired of her talking about camp all the time and wondering if Lisa's doing all the right things and making sure cell phones are taken away from the girls and off limits and the ice cream event that they have and wanting everything to run properly. So when she came back, she had a little bit of reality kind of slammed in her face, and knowing now that she is not head counselor. She is a junior counselor back part-time. So she has to learn to respect Lisa as head counselor, giving her that room to run things the way that she wants to run them, because now this is her camp. These are her girls now, right? And so to see that dynamic there, it was very, very interesting. But I love that these girls, these young women here, learn very quickly how to respect one another and when to admit when they are wrong, which is a beautiful thing, because it also showed the campers that this is how you're supposed to behave, right? Even when you don't feel the best, even when you feel a little bit yucky, that you still want to be a woman of integrity or a girl of integrity. You still want to obey the rules. You still want to be kind and reach out and be kind to other people, not just say, it's not enough to say, well, I wasn't mean to her, but was you actually nice to her? Was you actually kind to her? Did you actually go out of your way and be welcoming to this person who seems like they're a little bit of a loner, kind of standoffish? Maybe they're scared. Maybe they don't know necessarily how to reach out and befriend someone. And if you are that person that is a little bit more of an extrovert, outgoing, to reach out to others and be that person to say, you know what, come over here, share this with me, let's hang out, you know, create these beautiful memories, because you can only be a kid once. You're only that little girl, like daddy's little princess, once in your life. And so these girls are learning to enjoy this special moment in their life, because it's going to carry with them. This is going to go with them for the rest of their lives. These memories that they create, these friendships, you're creating lasting friendships here. And I love that. It's so beautiful to watch, to behold, and to be a part of, in a sense. And it does make you want to reach out and in your own way, in your community, step out and be a part of something that can really pass down some jewels to the next generation, so they can avoid those stumbling blocks and avoid those mistakes that you probably have made. And I can imagine how Lisa and Stacy and Jess felt to see these girls come into who God created them to be, and knowing that you played a part in that. It has to be the most rewarding thing ever, like seriously. But like I said, this is a beautiful film. It's very encouraging, perfect for you, the little girls in your life, especially if you have those preteens, those teens, the teens, and even young adults, like college years. So perfect for them, but even perfect for those of us who are not necessarily in that age bracket. You are beyond that, but you didn't necessarily have the type of life that kind of thing offered. It's perfect for you as well, because in a sense you can kind of relive it a little bit throughout these films, and it does teach us true values and how much God loves us as well, right? So before I leave y'all for today, once again, this film is titled Horse Camp, A Love Tale. You can actually find it streaming actually for free on YouTube, so no excuses there, right? But yeah, we're gonna be coming out of Psalms 92 verse 5, and it reads, "Oh Lord, how great are your works. Your thoughts are very deep." So that's all I have for you for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please remember to leave your thoughts, your prayers, your overall take in the comment section below, because I do enjoy hearing from you. And until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.